Hi, my name is Patricia Hunt. Today I'll be making pudding and cake parfaits. The ingredients that you will use will be Philadelphia cream cheese, of course, instant pudding, Cool Whip, a cake mix, and today I'll be using strawberries as my fruit in my dessert. As you can see, I have a cookbook here. I've been a Philadelphia cream cheese fan for a long time. I think I bought this cookbook in 1988. I've lived originally from Philadelphia, Mississippi, but I've lived in Champaign, Illinois for 35 years. But my roots are still from the South. Okay, let's get started. I'll go ahead and move this out of the way. Okay, the first thing we'll do today is start by making the pudding. And like I said, I use an instant pudding. I'll be using French vanilla today. And it's the 4-ounce package size, the 4.5 serving. You make your pudding just like you normally would, as the package directs, with 2 cups of milk. You mix that up until it's mixed really well. Only a few minutes. Okay, that should do it. And we'll sit this in the refrigerator for about 2 to 3 minutes until it gets a little thick. While we're waiting on that to get thick, we'll go ahead and do the cake mixture. I used the 13x9 version, and today I've used the strawberry cake mix. And what you really do is you just take a fork, and after you've cooked it as package directs, and let it cool, and you just shred it finely with the fork. Really simply fine. And just continue to shred that with the fork until you have enough to make a cup. I have a cup of the finely shredded cake mix already shredded for you here. And you just put that in a bowl. And then I have some finely chopped strawberries. Strawberries are very plentiful right now, and they are very delicious and good for you. They have a lot of nutritional value. I just happen to like strawberries. So you mix that up until you get it all distributed together. You know, I remember one time my mother was here visiting me, and I was making a really good dessert. It was a candy made with Philadelphia cream cheese. And she said to me, "Oh my goodness, this is the best candy that I've ever had." And I said, "Wow, that made me feel so good. It was like I got chills." And she says, "Who taught you how to cook this good?" And I looked at her and I smiled and I said, "You did." I said, "I just started collecting cookbooks and went on from there." And I said, that made me feel so good because my mother was an excellent cook. Excellent. I hope that I will be able to be such an excellent cook like she does. Okay, this is finally mixed up a little bit. All right. Yeah. Just get it all distributed pretty good so the cake is mixed in with whatever fruit you decide to use. And there's a lot of variations that you can do, which I'll show you a couple. Okay, now let's check on the pudding. Oh yeah, I wish you could see this. See how thick that is? Really good. Because once you put the Philadelphia cream cheese in, it's going to make it, ooh, so creamy and good. I let my Philadelphia cream cheese come to room temperature so that it's really soft and it'll blend really well. Okay, just put it in with your pudding. And you get your mixer. And you blend that until it becomes really, really creamy. It makes the pudding take on a real creamy texture. And you just distribute that really well in your pudding mixture. This is a real elegant dessert too. You know, for whatever event that you might have. Okay, that should do it. Okay, and I have some Parfait glasses. I like using the tall glasses because the people at my house really enjoy desserts. And so I like for them to have their own individual dessert. Okay, so what you start out with first is a Parfait glass. And you spoon a spoon of pudding in first. You want to do the pudding in first. And you know, I always try to make mine look really neat in the bottom. But it's up to you. And then you spoon in some cake mixture. And kind of get it a little even. Nice in there. And then another spoon of pudding, of course. And you can put as much, you know, because some people like a lot of pudding. Some people may like a lot of fruit and cake. But you can even it out too if you like. And you just keep spooning. And you want to end up with the pudding. And you refrigerate these overnight to let them, you know, kind of marinate the fruit and the cake and the pudding together. And this is what it looks like when you put it in the refrigerator. Isn't that beautiful? The red and the yellow. Okay, I happen to have one already that I have prepared overnight for you to see. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way so that you can see it good. Isn't that beautiful? You put a dollop of whipped cream or Cool Whip, whichever you desire. And because I've used strawberries, I garnished it with a strawberry. And I was talking about variations. Here's one that I've made with pineapple cake. And you use crushed pineapples, drain it, and you mix the cake and the crushed pineapple together. I've garnished it with a little few, you know, pineapple, cherry, and a mint. Isn't that beautiful? You can also use different variations, like if you wanted to, you could use bananas with vanilla wafers, because that would taste like a southern banana pudding, and you can garnish it with a vanilla wafer and banana. The variations are limitless to whatever your taste desires are. You can do coconut pecans with German chocolate cake, chocolate fudge. I hope you enjoy this recipe. It's really delicious. Thanks. Bye now.